Hello, and welcome back to my kitchen with coffee in hand. I hope everyone is doing great. Right, Jojo? Today, I want to share with you how to meal prep soup. I'm going to be sharing recipes that are very close to my heart, recipes that I've been making for my clients for the last 5 years that they absolutely love. They are easy to prepare, but they're also stored super well. What I love about making these recipes is that you can freeze them in small containers, and then you can reheat them, bring them to work and reheat them whenever you want. But they last a long time in the refrigerator. How to meal prep this soup is in a way that you can save a lot of time in the kitchen, but once you spend a couple of hours meal prepping certain dishes, you are going to save a lot of time during the week. So I'm gonna have a sip of my cup of coffee, and let's get into meal prep soup so you can have the soup of the day. So let's go meal prep. Okay, so we are making 3 completely different soup. The first soup I'm going to be showing you how to prepare is a white chicken pozole inspired soup. This soup, it has all the elements of a Mexican cuisine. I am going to start preparing this soup first because I have to cook the chicken enough liquid so I can prepare enough broth for the next soup that I'm going to be preparing, which is a roasted sweet potatoes and carrot soup. Super soothing, has turmeric and ginger, which is excellent for inflammation, and super healthy and nutritious. And finally, I'm making quick chili soup. So let's meal prep soup for soup of the day. I'm gonna finish my cup of coffee. Okay, so chicken. Okay, now I am cooking the chicken breast with enough liquid so I can reserve some of the broth to prepare the sweet potato and carrot soup. These are the kind of things that know how to do when I am meal prepping. It will allow you to get some of the broth for all the recipes that you're going to use. Just add a little bit more extra water to the chicken so that way you get enough broth to cook other dishes. So yeah, I added an onion, garlic, bay leaves, salt, peppercorns, nor which is a chicken bouillon, but you can use if you don't want to add the chicken bouillon, that's fine. Just add extra flavor. And Spanish cuisine, we use that for a lot of our recipes. So I'm gonna let this cook for about 25 minutes or so, and then while I'm roasting the vegetables, and then I'm gonna get started with the chili.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast? Will be no hard goodbyes, thank God we're civilized.
Hello. Excuse me.
Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel.
Now I have the vegetables roasting. I'm gonna get started with the chili, and I'm gonna dice all the ingredients, onions, peppers. I'm gonna get started with that now. And the chicken for the pozole should be ready pretty soon. So I'm gonna get started with that now.
The way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and
Okay, I am trying to get all the ingredients for the chili, and I realize I am out of onions, so I am going to use the red onion instead. Just gonna dice it super small and cook it with that, so it's okay. You know, these are the kind of things that these are scare me. These are the kind of things that that happens in the kitchen, and if you don't have onion, I mean, that's okay. You know, just that's the beauty of cooking, and cook with what you have. You just have to modify a little bit, maybe add something different, but I'm sure if you put the love into cooking, your food is gonna taste amazing. So
how could we fall so fast and let us go? It's time to surrender. Now that it's ended, nothing to say, 'cause guess we've said it all. Now why do we care to dream? Guess we wanna believe that it's not too late. And why do we care to dream? We gotta believe it is not too late.
okay, now that I got all the roasted vegetables in the blender, I am going to add some ginger and also the turmeric. I did not roast these. I'm gonna add it fresh, and I'm also gonna add some of the broth that I reserve cooking for the chicken pozole. You can also add heavy cream, but in this case, so I'm gonna use coconut cream. You can use heavy cream, or you can use oat milk, or if you don't want to add any cream to the soup, that's perfectly fine, but this is definitely gonna add a more creamy texture to the soup. And then taste it for seasonings, and if you want to add more salt or more pepper, that's when you are going to adjust your seasoning, and that's it.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. Did what we could, my friend, but now we're at the end. On the balcony, no one else is home. I swear I drank a half bottle in less than a half hour. I swear I didn't mean to give away my
Okay, now
power.
I am finishing with the chili enchilada sauce. Feel more the believe this is what adds that even more smokiness to this chili. So this is the last thing I'm gonna add to it. I'm gonna let the dumplings cook for another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna add some roasted corn, and that's it. Chili is done. I also want to show you the pozole. Oh my goodness, it tastes so delicious. I can't believe it. Let me show you. It tastes so good. Let me see if I put this. But it's just so Okay guys, this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and if you have any questions or suggestions that you may have, please let me know. And if you watch until now, I am super grateful for your view. So I hope you like this video, and I'll see you next time with coffee in hand.
You saved it, right?
Yes.
You did? Did you?